Here are two facts. Fact one, you cannot vote Democrat if you're a Christian. Only false Christians vote for the pro-abortion ticket of Biden and Harris. Fact number two. Fact number two. Trump is closer to Christian than Biden. Biden is for the murdering of babies. Trump is pro-life. All right, everybody, we're at this Recall Gavin Newsom rally, and I already signed the recall online, but let's go see if we could sign the paper one. It's about like 103 degrees out here. Oh, it's okay.
No, it's all good. We don't need to see you. I'm just messing with you. I ride too.
Oh, cool.
Totally messing with you. There are no online ones that are valid.
Okay.
So she'll walk you through it.
Okay, so you just print, sign, and then write your address that you registered at.
No problem. Yeah.
Oh, good. Can I give you a packet?
Sure.
Okay, so it's pretty simple to get to.
Okay.
He's here to register.
Okay, so this is kind of just a sample of what it looks like. They can't use a P.O. box to...
Right.
And then just make sure they don't sign in the boxes right here. And then every page is county specific. So
Okay.
let's say, people in LA County only...
That's the LA County page. Gotcha.
And then let's say, people in like Orange County.
Okay.
Yeah, that should have its own page.
Gotcha.
And then you can always make copies, so just keep maybe one, and then if you happen to go through all these pages, then you can...
Oh, good idea. I'll make some blank ones.
to do extras, because we only have 5 weeks.
Now, what do I do once they're all signed? Where do I send them?
So you can, I'll give you this, so you can find a permanent location. So you can find, right here, you should be able to find a permanent location close to you that you can drop this off at, or there's Republican offices.
Okay.
So you can drop those off at as well.
Will do.
Because, there's an address here.
He's like 100 pounds overweight, and he's like, it's very unhealthy! Heart disease is like the #1 killer. Heart disease is the #1 killer, and he's like at least 100 pounds overweight. I wouldn't have said it, but he threw it out there.
Yeah, stop eating cheeseburgers. I don't want
Yeah, so you can look on here, and then it should give you like local
Awesome, I'll do it.
permanent sites.
I got lots of people.
And then just make sure they only sign in like blue or black pen.
Blue or black ink, got it.
Alright. Do you have any questions?
No, thanks, appreciate what you guys are doing.
Yeah, thank you.
I came here like 60 miles to sign it and stuff. I was hoping Antifa would be here so I could, rock and roll with them, but I heard there was...
BLM matter or Black Lives Matter people.
Oh, I'll go over there and... Oh. They can't take the heat.
There was an address here, but we're not trusting the post office.
I don't blame you. All right, thanks, I'll do it.
So just either turn it into a permanent site or like a Republican site.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks, guys. So there was this real fat guy. I mean, he had to be like 300 and some pound. And he was like, you're not wearing masks, how unhealthy of you. And I was like, he's at least 100 pounds overweight, and he's telling us about health issues. Okay, so let's get on the bike and ride. All right, folks, so I'm in my full motorcycle gear, and there's a Trump rally over here, and there's a very small BLM rally. So we're gonna go see if BLM, Black Lives Matter, will talk to us. Now, when I say a really small Black Lives Matter, so I'm going to show you. So this is like a conservative Republican stronghold. Hey guys, can I ask you a question from my blog? Hi. So you see how it said, I wanted to get your, you see how it said like pro-life and stuff? One of the arguments that they're using is that they're pro-life, because you know how more blacks are killed by abortion than the police? How would you guys respond to that?
I'm not familiar with that statistic, sir, but I would have to look into that, get some more information.
Can I move a little closer, because I can't hear with it?
I'm not familiar with that, sir.
Okay.
I would have to get some more information on that before I can have a really educated discussion.
All right, that's honest. Anything you guys want to say, like what you're out here standing up for?
I would want someone to protest for me as a queer woman.
A queer woman?
Yes.
Okay. So you're queer?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are some of the things you think, like the rights that you're not having?
Sir, I'm gonna just focus on my protest.
Oh, okay. I was just asking. Say again?
You have some water if you
Oh, that's nice of you. No, I'm okay. Anything else you guys want to say?
No, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Are you going to have more people here that I could interview later? Because I'm going to go over there and interview them too.
I think it's just us.
Okay.
But good luck. Please stay cool. It's very hot.
Yeah, you too. How you guys doing? So, as a queer woman, see now, folks, this is what we're talking about. BLM is a totally anti-family organization. You notice I didn't attack. I just said, how would you respond to more blacks dying from abortion than police brutality, which is a fact? And she said, well, I'm not really familiar with that. I just, as a queer woman, this is why she's protesting. Now, why would she be protesting? I'm going to tell you why, of course. But why would she be protesting as against the Trump supporters? And I think one of the reasons why also, and I'm going to talk to you about why I believe she's doing that. And here's our ride. It's literally like 102. It's got to be going up to 103 in Southern California. Ah, nice shade. Isn't it true that Trump and Pence are very pro-Christian? Isn't that a fact, you guys? And isn't it a fact that the Bible says that homosexuality is sin? Isn't that a fact? So this is why she's out here. It's not even about Black lives. It's about her being able to be in the sinful life of homosexuality. So there you go. That was some good video. You notice it's all about the queerness. It's all about the queer. When she said it, I was like, did she just say, I'm talking about Black Lives Matter and she's talking about her being queer? Oh my gosh. Black Lives Matter. What a bunch of clowns. All right, are we still filming? We are. So we're going to go to a gas station real quick, and then I'm going to do an off-the-cuff type of video. But first, we're going to go say hi to the police. I can get out this way. You know, you got to be careful. You just can't approach the police real quick. And now with these nuts going up, shooting them and stuff. Oh, I can't even go out this way. Oh, wait, I can. Okay, good. I don't even think they're in the cars. Oh, yeah. He's texting. Hey, brother, I just want to say I appreciate you a lot. Thank you. No problem, man. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have to worry about BLM. I said, are there any more people coming here? Because I was on that side. They said, no, this is it. So there you go.
They say how much the flags were?
I don't know. That's a good one. That's funny. That is so funny. He's all, did they say how much their flags were? He didn't say anything disrespectful. Just a question. So you notice, wait, we can't go this way. Now, in all fairness, this whole state of California is, I can't do a U-turn anywhere. Wait, 7 to 2 or whatever, carry the 1, the square root of 3 is, let's just go this way. But California always tends to go to Democrat. Now, you know, this is historic Route 66 here. Historic Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. And we're going to look for some gas. So there's the Trump supporters, and there's the queer BLM supporters. She said she's queer, so I'm just respecting that comment that she made. I have a lock on my visor and I accidentally locked it. Woo! Okay, folks, how can someone say they're a Democrat and a Christian? I'm totally serious. I mean, but these people here, they're like, she's uneducated on everything but her queerness, she said. Well, I don't know that. I'm not familiar with that. That's like they trained them to say that. If you're not familiar with them, just say you're not familiar with that. I said, you know, more blacks die from abortion than police, which is a fact. And the majority of babies being aborted are black babies. BLM, they should be at the Planned Parenthood. They should be protesting Planned Parenthood. All right, let's get to the gas station, and then I'm gonna, why is everyone honking? Let's get to the gas station and then we'll do another video. I'm going to put part 2 of that video right below. Oh, right, folks. It's extremely hot out here in Southern California, and we're going to be getting on the freeway right now. And we always start off the videos the same way. You know, the atheists don't like when I say this, but do you think it would be rational for me to say this motorcycle was created out of a massive explosion, and over a long period of time, any amount of time you want to say, that it came together with no design and it also has no purpose? Well, this is exactly what the atheists say about you, the viewer of this video, that you came out of a massive explosion, the Big Bang, excuse me, with no design and no purpose to your life. The atheist says the universe has no purpose. They say you have no purpose. You know why they have to say that, folks? Because on atheism, the end result is death. The universe dies. all humanity dies, God doesn't step in and save us, and the end result is death. I'm here to show you folks that you do have a purpose. So let's get started, and let's put this back here. This is a lead right here. This helps me to check the battery status and if I needed to charge it up. But we have a brand new battery, so we shouldn't have that problem. Let's get started. I'm going to talk on this video why you can't be an atheist and why you cannot be a Democrat if morals are important to you. You can't be a Democrat or an atheist if goodness, holiness, morals are important to you. And we're going to be doing this on the high-speed freeway. Let's start off with Democrat, why you cannot be a Democrat. So, if morals are important to you, if you're a Satan worshiper, if you're an atheist that believes there's no right and no wrong, do you know that the Church of Satan is like officially atheistic? What's that tell you? So, I'm a Christian, and I just left a little mini Trump rally, and it was a governor recall rally. You can see that video right below this video. And the Trump supporters were pro-life, smaller government, pro-family, pro-Christian, pro-Constitution, pro-Declaration of Independence, all the good stuff, pro-capitalism. On the other side of the street was Black Lives Matter, and there wasn't a black person in the crowd, by the way, but BLM, and they had these little cheesy cardboard signs that you couldn't even read what it said. You ever go up to a homeless person and you can't even read what the sign says, like it's in a very thin pencil, and you're like, what the heck? Theirs weren't that bad, but they were one step up from a homeless person's cardboard sign. No disrespect to the homeless, of course, but you know how sometimes they're not known for their quality signmanship. So when I went over to the Trump supporters, they had good arguments to vote Trump-Pence. Pro-life, pro-America, they're anti-BLM and anti-Antifa. You know, BLM is a Marxist terrorist organization that said they want to disrupt the traditional family of America of one man, one woman, children. They want to disrupt that. Well, that's exactly what happened when I went across the street and I talked to the BLM members they were a bunch of wussies, actually. They couldn't even enunciate what they stood for, and I asked the BLM member, I said, you know, how would you answer them across the street, the Trump supporters, that say that the #1 killer of blacks is abortion? Like, they really should have been, the BLM supporters should have been picketing and protesting outside Planned Parenthood. But anyways, I said more blacks die from abortion than police brutality, all police brutality combined. How would you answer that? And she said, sir, you'll see it, I'll put that video below. She said, sir, I'm not really knowledgeable about that. At which point I told her, well, then why the hell are you out here? Get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. So she could not give a good position. So she said, I'm here. You ready why she's there? Because she's queer. That's right, folks. She's queer. So think about that. Let's ponder on that as I tap my finger to the chin, my chin here, where the GoPro is. Why would she be against Trump-Pence? Could it be that Trump and Pence have over 80% evangelical Christian support? Could that be it? Could it also be that homosexuality, last time I read in the Bible, it's sinful, it's perversion, it's impure, it's evil? Remember when God sent those angels to Sodom and Gomorrah, and the angels said to Lot's family, Lot and his family, look, you gotta run for your life. Let's run for our life here in this lane here. They're like, you gotta run for your life. God sent us to destroy this place. Run for your life. And Lot, he goes and he tells his family, and they start laughing at him, thinking, you know, he's joking around. All the while the angel's like, you best move. We're gonna destroy this place. You know why Scripture said Sodom and Gomorrah was so wicked? The angels, they came to Sodom and Gomorrah in the appearance of men. Do you know there's no female angels? A lot of times, like, you'll see the Victoria's Secret, what do you call it? The walk, how they walk up and down the, whatever you call it. It'll come to me. And catwalk. I don't know why they call it a catwalk. But you know how that one lady, or they'll have the token angel, and they'll dress the woman up as an angel with wings? There are no female angels. Victoria's Secret should have consulted with you and I before they started doing that. There's no female angels. But anyways, because of the wickedness of the homosexuals, God killed all the homosexuals. He killed them. He wiped that whole area out. Ah, the good old days. God, have you seen Hollywood lately? Could you cast your lightning bolt over toward Hollywood? Especially Saturday Night Live, the Saturday Night Live crew. A lot of them are light and the loafers. Could you, like, maybe check out SNL and go a little Old Testament on them? But anyways, this lady from Black Lives Matter says she's BLM because she's queer. Well, what's that got to do with police brutality? So you see how Black Lives Matter is smuggling in a Trojan horse the sin of homosexuality. So you cannot be a Democrat. One of the supporters that funds Black Lives Matter is the Democrat Party. Now, if you're a Christian, you wouldn't support people that want to promote homosexuality, would you? Of course not. Remember what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. Remember what Jesus Christ said about Lot's wife. What happened to Lot's wife? She refused to leave Sodom and Gomorrah. When the angels were saying, run for your lives, and they were yelling it, she didn't want to leave the sin of Sodom and Gomorrah and homosexuality. She didn't want to leave it. Why would Jesus say, remember Lot's wife? Why would she say that, you so-called Christian Democrats? If you're a Christian Democrat, Jesus was talking to you. And I'm not one of those false Christians that vote Democrat. As a true Christian, I don't go where the party goes. I look who's pro-life, who supports pro-life, who's voted pro-life. Biden and Harris are baby murderers. If you vote for Biden and Harris and you're calling yourself a Christian, I don't believe it. I do believe that in those days Jesus will look you in the eye and say, depart from me, you evil servant of iniquity. I never knew you. Let's vote pro-life, folks. Let's be true Christians, not false Christians that vote for Democrats.